Hello. All right. So in this video, I'm just going to go over simplifying the following expressions. So more specifically, we're adding, subtracting, and multiplying polynomials. I can't spell. Adding, subtracting, and multiplying certain expressions. Okay, so here we go. All right, so let's say we want to simplify the following expressions here. So the way I do this is just to start off with the terms with the highest degree and work your way to the lowest. Okay, so what I see here is this looks like something with the highest degree. If you don't see a number here, you put a 1. So we have 3x squared plus 1x squared. 3x squared plus 1x squared is going to be 4x squared. All you are doing is combining like terms. It is that simple. You just combine like terms. Okay. Next part. So what I see here, I see this and this here. So again, you combine like terms because you're just adding. Subtracting is a little different, but in this case, just combine. So 11x minus 5x, and that's going to be a positive 6x. Okay. Next, what I see is that I can combine the constants. So this one right here. So I have a positive 4 minus 13. So 4 minus 13 is going to be negative 9. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. It is so colorful. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay. That's how you that one. Okay, next one. So let's see. Adding, subtract. So this one, again, so the operation here says we're going to add. So as we add this, so we have, I'm going to start off with my, the terms with the highest degree. So I'm looking at this one and this one. 82, k raised to 8th power plus 7, k raised to 8th power. So 82 plus 7 is going to be 89, k raised to 8th. Okay. Next, what I see, I'm going to look at my other like terms. Let's see. I see. I'll start with this one. This one because the degree is 2. So 21k squared minus 42k squared. 21 minus 42 is going to be a negative 21k squared. Okay. Next one, what I see, look for any terms. I see this would follow in order. There's no like terms. It's a lone soldier. It cannot be combined with anything. It will just be put right. 18k. All right. And the last one, let's see. We have a negative 6 and a positive 3. So negative 6 plus 3 is negative 6 plus 3. Same signs, add and keep. Different signs, subtract. Yes, sir. All right. There we go. So negative 6 plus 3 is going to be negative 3. There we go. And that is your answers for the first 2 problems. Okay, now I'm going to move on. So I'll show you a few more examples. All right, so we have this one. So again, it looks complicated, but like I said before, just start with the term with the highest degree. I see this term as a high degree. So this is negative 121 n raised to the 10th. Okay, next I see this would come next. This is a 1 n raised to 9, and this is a 1 n raised to 9. But if you look, they would cancel out. 1 minus 1 is 0. They cancel out. Goodbye. See you later. So long. Farewell. All right. So anyway, next what you want to do is look for the next terms with the highest degree. So I see 7. So this one. Negative 5 plus 2 is going to be a negative 3. So that's negative 3 and raised to the 7th. Okay. Let's see. Use this color. I see this would come next if we're going in decreasing order. So that would just go along for the ride. Positive 3n squared. And I'll take this last one. Oh, hold up. Ha. It's not. See that there? Ha. All right. So going back. Okay, so this is 3 minus 68. So it's going to be a negative 65 n squared. Ha, I tricked you. Okay, anyway, next one. So let's see. I see here, I have a 15n. That is the last one we have. So that is how we would go ahead and do this. Woohoo! Yep. So that is how you would break that down. Okay, next one. So let's see. Again, we just have a plus sign in here. So we're just combining like terms. So this one is by itself. So again, we're starting with the term with the highest degree. So 9r raised to the third power. Let's see. This one I think could go next. So you negative 4 plus a negative 2. And then you have a negative 6r squared. Okay. Then what we have here is we have a positive 2r and 1r. So 2 plus 1 is going to be 3. So that's going to be 3r. And the last step we take is we combine our constants. So this is negative 10 plus 7, and negative 10 plus 7 is going to be a minus 3. A minus 3. And there we go. Look how colorful. It is so beautiful. All right. Okay. Here we go. All right. So now it gets a little harder. Not that much harder. But what we would do here is now we have a subtraction symbol. Subtraction. Okay. So if you see a subtraction symbol, you have to distribute that negative into each term that you see there. Each term. So this is 5k raised to the third minus 2k squared plus 2k, and then minus 2k squared minus 2k minus 17. Okay, so now we go here and look for any like terms. Okay, so this one is by itself, so it's going to come down. So 5k raised to the third power. Let's see. This one could come next. I see this one and this one, negative 2 plus negative 2. So that's going to be negative 4k squared. What I see here for this one, the 2k and the negative 2, the minus 2k, those are going to cancel right off the bat. Boom, boom. So now we are just left with the negative 17. So the negative 17, I'm going to make that a different color. You guys can see that. Different color. All right, so it's going to be minus 17. Minus 17. There we go. So that's how you would do that one. Okay. Let's see. Same idea for this one. This one. So if you see a minus sign, you have to distribute that minus sign into each term. Distribute the minus sign into each term. We get negative 2x plus 23x raised to the fifth plus 11 minus 5 plus 9x cubed minus x. All right. So now we got to go and look for our terms. I see this term has the highest degree. So we're going to start with that. That's 23x raised to the fifth. Okay, let's see. This one is a lone soldier too. He's by himself. This is going to be 9x cubed. Okay, let's see. We have this one and this one. We can combine those. Those are like terms, right? Negative 2x minus 1x, that's going to be a minus 3x. All right. And this one, we just have to combine our constants. 11 minus 5, 11 minus 5, that's a positive 6. And we are done with this. We are done with this guy. Here we go. There we go. Look how colorful. It's so colorful. All right, number 7. All right, so what we do, same idea. We have a minus sign in there. If we have a minus sign, that means we have to distribute that minus sign into each. 7y cubed plus 68y raised to the fourth minus 14y plus 1 plus 10y cubed minus 8y minus 23. Okay, so What we want to do is we look at our term. We start with the ones with the highest exponent. Here we go. This is 68y raised to the fourth. Let's see. I see a like term here and a like term here. 7y cubed plus 10y cubed. That is going to be 17y cubed. Let's see what we have here. We have this guy and this guy. So negative 14 minus 8 is going to be a negative 22y. And the last one that I see here, we have constants that we need to simplify. So 1 minus 23 is going to be a minus 22. Isn't math beautiful? Isn't math so beautiful? Look at those colors. Look at those colors. All right. Next, we have a minus sign here. Again, so what we do is we need to distribute that minus sign. All right. Okay, so what we do is we can write this. So I'm just going to write this down here because I have more space down there. B plus 4b squared minus 3 minus 1, let's see, minus 2b squared plus 5y plus y cubed. All right, so this one is just a matter of preference, but what I would do is I look at the letters and I want to put in order from like B's to Y's. But what I see here is, here's some like terms I see. So 4b squared minus 2b squared, that's going to be 2b squared. Okay. Next one I see, let's see, we have a b here. We have a b here. It's alone. It's by himself. All right. Let's see. We have a y cubed that's by itself. We have a y cubed that's by itself. Wow, there's a lot of things that are by itself in this one. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so we have a 5y here. 5y. The only thing that we could actually combine in this one were these two. So negative 3 minus 1 is going to be a negative 4. Oh, look how colorful. Look at all the colors. Isn't it great? Life is great, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Number 9. Okay, so this one, there's a couple different ways that you could do this. You could either use the box or you could use FOIL. I know some of you like the box. So let's go ahead and show you the box. Let's show you the box. The box, the box, the box. So if we create the box, this is 2x cubed plus 8x. And we have 5x raised to the fourth minus 9. Let's go ahead and fill in these boxes. All right. 2 times 5 is going to be 10. X raised to the fourth times x cubed. So if you guys remember, the laws of exponents basically says that you're going to add the exponents as long as these bases are the same. So that's going to be x raised to the 7. X raised to the 7. This one, 5x raised to the fourth times 8x. So 5 times 4 is going to be 40. X to the fourth times x is x raised to the fifth. This one, negative 9 times 2x cubed, that's going to be negative 18x cubed. And this last part, negative 9 times 8x is going to be negative 72x. Okay? And it doesn't look like anything can be combined. So this is just 10x raised to the 7th plus 40x raised to the 5th minus 18x cubed minus 72x. Woohoo! Woohoo! All right. All right. Okay. So, show you another example. Let's say for some reason, some of you are like, well, I don't like the box. I want a FOIL. So let's do FOIL. I don't have much room here. I'm just going to write it here. Just going to rewrite it so you guys can see it. Let's do FOIL. So you don't remember what what happened? There we go. If you don't remember what FOIL means, if you do FOIL, this means first, this means outer, this means inner, and this means last. So what we are doing, we take the first terms and multiply them. First terms and multiply them. So we're doing my bad. We are doing x raised to the fifth times 7x cubed. So if we do that, that basically is 7x raised to the eighth. Okay. Next, we're doing the outer terms. Outer terms is going to be x raised to the fifth times 6x. So that's 6x raised to the 6. Okay. So this is plus 6x raised to the 6. Going to do these next. So 9x squared times 7x cubed. So this is going to be 63x raised to the fifth. 63x raised to the fifth. And we take our last terms. So again, first outer, inner, last. So 9x squared times 6x is going to be 54x cubed. So that's what we have. This is going to be 54x cubed. And that is our final result. Okay. Let's see. Number 11. Ooh, I'll show you two different ways that you can do this one. Two different ways. So you can do the box. You got to set it up a little funny. It's not a square box. It's going to be more of a rectangular kind of box. If you can kind of see that. Okay. Going to be our rectangular box. So when we do this is going to be 3x, and this is going to be a minus 2. And this part is going to be 2x squared. This is going to be plus 3x, and this is going to be a negative 1. So, or minus 1. So when we fill this in, 3x times 2x squared is 6x cubed. 3x times positive 3x is going to be positive 9x squared. 3x times negative 1 is going to be negative 3x. Negative 2 times 2x squared is going to be negative 4x squared. Negative 2 times 3x is going to be negative 6x. Negative 2 times negative 1 is going to be a positive 2. Now, we can go ahead and write this out. 6x cubed plus 9x squared minus 3x minus 4x squared minus 6x plus 2. Okay, so again, what we want to do is we look for like terms. We have like terms here. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I did. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's see. Oh wait, I see this term first. This one would come first. 6x cubed. Here's some like terms here. 9x squared minus 4x squared is positive 5x squared. Then I see these are like terms. Negative 3x minus 6x is going to be negative 9x, and that's our last term. That's along for the ride, and that is how we would combine it. It's not colorful anymore. You guys can look at the colorful ones to see how those are done. Now, another way that you could do this, you could also do this using some sort of FOIL method. You could go like boom, 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 boom. As another way you do it. So 3x times 2x squared is going to be 6x cubed. 3x times 3x is going to be 9x squared. 3x times negative 1 is going to be negative 3x. Negative 2 times 2x squared is going to be negative 4x squared. Negative 2 times 3x is going to be negative 6x. And negative 2 times negative 1 is going to be positive 2. Look at that. We got the exact same thing we got up there. So basically, if you go ahead and multiply that all out, you should get the same thing. Yep. So that is if you used FOIL. Yep. So, or something like FOIL, basically. You're just creating a bunch of rainbows. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Number 12. All right. So let's use the box. Let's use the box. The box. Let's use the box. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, I'm going to do that a little bit nicer. There we go. So what we have is 6x cubed y squared minus 15. And what we have here is 5 minus 2x raised to the 6 times y. Okay. So 5 times this term is going to be 30x cubed y squared, right? Next, what I see in this box, 5 times negative 15, negative 75. Let's see. This one, all right, so if you had to do this all out, negative 2x raised to 6 times y times 6x cubed y squared. You can write it out. This might help a little bit. So negative 2 times 6 is going to be negative 12. Then x raised to the 6 times x cubed. So that's going to be x raised to the 9th. Then this one, we have y raised to the first power times y squared. So that's going to be y negative 12, x to the 9th, y cubed. Let's see. Then negative 2 times negative 15 is going to be a positive 30x raised to the 6 times y. So if we had to go ahead and clean this up a little bit, let's see. It's just a matter of preference, really. I'm just going to do the x's with the here. Oh, sorry. So what you see there, I'm just going to take this here because I see the x's here have a higher degree. So I'm just going to write negative 12x raised to the 9th y cubed. I'm going to start with this one. This one has another high degree. So it's going to be positive 30x raised to the 6 times y. Looks like I'll do this one next. So because there's an x cubed. So plus 30x cubed y squared. And we have the last one here. So minus 75. And that is how we would write that one. All right. And we have one more. All right. We have one more. So some of you like FOIL. Let's go ahead and FOIL this. First, outer, inner, last. All right. So what we're considering is, so negative 8x raised to the 4th power times x squared y raised to the 5th. Okay, so what I see here is this is negative 8. X raised to the 4th times x squared is going to be x raised to the 6th. And we have y raised to the 5th. That's our first term. Our first term is going to be negative 8 raised to the 6th, y raised to the 5th. Next one, if we do the outer terms, I see negative 8x to the 4th times negative 10x cubed. So let's see. Negative 8 times negative 10, so positive 80x raised to the 7th. Okay, that comes next. Next, we are considering 3x raised to the 8th y squared times x squared y raised to the 5th. The 3 comes on the outside. X raised to the 8 times x squared is going to be x raised to the 10. Y squared times y raised to the 5th is going to be y raised to the 7th. So this is going to be 3x raised to the 10th, y raised to the 7th. And the last one we have is 3x raised to the 8th, y squared times negative 10x cubed. So when we do this, 3 times negative 10 is going to be negative 30. X raised to the 8th times x cubed is going to be x raised to the 11. And we have a y squared at the end. So we have a negative 30, x raised to 11th, y squared. Okay, let's clean this up. Let's put it in order. This is all a matter of preference. Let's see. I'm going to start with this one here because we have an x raised to 11th. So when we rewrite this, this is going to be 30. Negative 30 x raised to 11th, y squared. This one will come next because we have x raised to the 10th. So 3x raised to the 10th, y raised to the 7th. This one would come next. Wait, we'll do this one. It really doesn't matter. I'm doing this one just because there's no y's in front. Yeah, the y's in front of this one, sorry. Yeah, negative 8x to the 6, y raised to the 5th, and this will be the last term. Again, all matter of preference how you I'll put it in order. I'm not going to be too picky about how you put it in order. Just as long as you get something like that. All right. Whew. That was a long video. Let me know if you have any questions on anything.